This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Longhorns will kick this deep to get us going. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
After a first down loss, it's second and 11 to 23. He's looking to throw. Tight end makes the grab. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. The Hokies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid game. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
The Hokies pick up enough yardage for a first down. And he'll set up to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
And this pass is caught.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Play number 7 on the opening drive, and it's 3rd and short. QB decides to keep it here. Finding some room at the 25. Here he goes. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bartlett. And he's brought down at the 16. Would be better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. A single back takes the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
He's past the marker and still going. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? The 10. Touchdown, Longhorns. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Passes the 40. And they make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
Ball handed off. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's so early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
And now the handoff. He shreds the tackle. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Boy, good tough running here by this Virginia Tech running back. The offensive line did their job to give him just enough room there to be able to get vertical and pick up valuable yards and keep this drive alive.
The Hokies will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught quickly. Gets some space around the 30. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football. He makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Bringing it out, it's Butler. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Running out of time in the pocket.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. On the run here. Lets it go. He's moves away from the defender. He's swarmed by the defense.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
He shreds the tackle. They'll get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking for a gap. It's Daniels. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Fires it to the wide out. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it on third and very long. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
And it's taken at the 45. Can he make it? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. A special teams touchdown, potential momentum-changing play in this game.
Well, that was just a thing of beauty to watch this return. The gunners were flying down. He's able to avoid them, picks up a couple blocks, and then you can see him gaining momentum and confidence as he was getting downfield, eventually all the way to the end zone.
And the point after is good. Fielded in the end zone. It's Daniels. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. In the first play at the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. The back's got it. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
2nd down after that previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. So, Kirk, it's Virginia Tech in the lead. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Back to throw. It's Hart. The ball is picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Is incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. So they're short on fourth down. The coach decides to try out the field goal team, trying to knock it through from 48 yards away. And he's done it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Bringing it out, it's Butler. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Longhorns offense takes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Looking downfield, it's Hart. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Makes the catch. It's Smith. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. They stop him, but it's a first down. Longhorns come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. It's a quick grab. Touchdown, Texas. They couldn't stop him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the PAT is good. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
What a great throw here by the quarterback from Virginia Tech to be able to pick up the first down. Was able to make the right read. Nice route by the receiver. Puts the ball right on the money, and they're able to move the sticks.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They miss this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Looking to chuck it again. And it's caught. Breaks loose at the 40. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. It's the 2-minute timeout, and we've got a blowout developing here. Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
So now it's 3rd and short from the +25. They're in field goal range. Let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Breaks into open space. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a 1st down in the red zone. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. And now the defense decides to spend the timeout to regroup a bit. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. It's a draw. And they bring him down after a solid game, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look. They'll make an adjustment for this important play. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Grab by the receiver. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. A great catch and run for 6. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the 1st quarter to establish the lead, the 2nd quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. To throw, it's Hart. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice 1st down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the 1st half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this 1st half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the 1st half alone.
And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
It's 4th down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. The pass ball's incomplete. A big fourth down stop for this defense.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
You had the coverage that you want here as a quarterback. The receiver runs a really good route, and the quarterback just misses him. Now, the one thing I'll say about on the outcut is I'd rather have it thrown towards the sideline than behind the receiver where it can be intercepted. So he misses it, but at least it's not a pick.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, what a grab! So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First down, looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. He's able to do that right here.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hokies will kick this deep to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Daniels. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the 3rd quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
What a catch! He stopped, but he gets a first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Longhorns have 1st and 10 here. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Scanning the field. It's Hart. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
The tight end does everything right here on this drag route except catch the football. Did a nice job of bringing his defender with him, had a step or two on him, the ball's on him, and he just drops it.
And the single back takes the handoff. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. They'll try to run for the first down. That play will move the sticks, set them up first down at the 42.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Grab behind the line, it's Daniels. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion makes it 2nd down.
Here we go.
And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. To the air, it's Hart. And here comes a deep shot. Oh, it's nearly intercepted, but dropped by an excellent defensive player. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And the quarterback dropping back. Receiver makes the grab. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
He's got the 1st and still going. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Stopped short of the end zone. Spot the ball at the 2-yard line. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Catch made by the tight end. Touchdown, Hokies. They continue to roll up the score.
Now that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
41. 6-14.
Bringing it out, it's Butler. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass, it's Hart. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. The Longhorns come up to the line in a hurry-up. Back in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Butler. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
He finds some space. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. Longhorns will try to keep this drive moving.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Second down play coming up.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. This is the 6th play on the drive. He'll hand it off. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Well, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on third down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a first down.
Gonna run it. It's Daniels. He's got the first down and still motoring. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Longhorns.
All week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. Scrambles out of bounds to avoid contact. He's going to be short of the mark.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
And the quarterback keeps it here. Gets the first and still running. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Short pass, finds the tight end.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on third down all year long. Top 25 in the country, but just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
Here comes the 4th down play. Offense in the Wildcat. And the defense on alert. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down. And as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the handoff. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Boy, as a head coach, you preach fourth quarter offense all year long. The importance of being able to finish out a game. This is a great example. They have secured this football, this drive. They've been able to convert on 3rd downs, and they keep moving this clock. This is a clinic on how to run a 4-minute offense.
Important 2nd down play coming up. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The Hokies will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Because there are a lot of coaches out there that'll just say, hey, listen, it's the opponent's job to stop us, and they could be right. But with the game like it is right now with such a comfortable lead, not sure if this was entirely needed.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw.
Oh, they trap him for a sack. Here comes 3rd and long, trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. The offense will take their 1st time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Texas.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The Longhorns will have to kick this away. Remember, his 1st attempt was returned for a touchdown. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. The shotgun handoff here. Picks up the 1st, looking for more. Breaks loose at the 45. And just like that, in one play, they've moved into scoring position at the 23.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. 1st down. grinding away with their running game. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap, turns around, and flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction, where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't,
touchdown, Virginia Tech. They are pouring it on now.
Well, when everybody's covered, the tight end can be a quarterback's safety blanket, especially when you're looking towards the end zone. Great catch to get them in for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
48, Texas, 21, Texas.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Butler. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
Texas Longhorns will take over first and 10.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Scanning the field. It's Hart. Quick throw, testing the middle. Freshman shows inexperience. Lucky it didn't get intercepted.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. On the run, it's Smith. Has the first down and more. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Texas. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach. But, again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And now a timeout is taken. The receiving team wanting to talk about things here before the kickoff. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Handoff from the shotgun. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Now it's 2nd down here. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Fighting off the defender. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Makes a quick catch. They can't stop him. He's in the clear. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. That was crucial, Kirk. Barring something crazy, that should be enough to secure a mild upset in this early season showdown game.
On paper, this looked like an upset, but they sure carried themselves out there tonight like they were favored. Still a long way to go, still can get better, but possibly this football team could make a run in the postseason.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. There's the handoff. Touchdown, Hokies! And the route is on.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
55. Texas 28.
Bringing it out, it's Butler. Tackled at the 23, brought it out and tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Dropping back, it's Hart. The pocket breaking down. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Now this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times, consistent pressure, just dominating performance.
They are 0 for 2 on previous 4th down attempts. We'll see if the 3rd time is a charm. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Butler. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. And the offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock. The Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Back to pass. It's Hart. Quick throw to the left. And that last pass falls incomplete. That will do it. Game over. Well, this was a stunner. It's going to resonate around